This week's Parsha, the Torah speaks about all the sacrifices that went on in the Beis Hamikdash. Actually, not sacrifices. I don't like personally that word, because Judaism should never be a sacrifice. It's so terribly difficult for me, and I have to sacrifice it. It's really the offerings which we offer animals up as an atonement and a way of coming closer to Hashem. Anyway, so when the Torah speaks about the offerings, there are many types of offerings. There's one type of, for every Shabbos and every holiday, and if you make a mistake, you bring an offering, or if you just want to, give like a gift, you come to the Beis Hamikdash, you bring one. And then there are the daily ones called the Olas Tamid. Tamid, every morning and every afternoon, we have those offerings. And there's an interesting word. The Torah describes these offerings as the ones you made at Har Sinai. Ha'asiyah b'Har Sinai, the ones which were made at Mount Sinai. Now that's interesting, because why are we referring now to Mount Sinai? Did we offer an offering there then? And if yes, was it necessarily the daily offering, or was it one that was specifically for Mount Sinai? Or maybe it's referring to just, the one which God instructed us to do at Mount Sinai. Well, if that's the case, then every mitzvah we have was instructed at Har Sinai. So Hashem could have said, put on tzitzis, as I told you on Har Sinai, and keep Shabbos, as I told you on Har Sinai. Why, when it comes to this daily offering of morning and afternoon, does the Torah describe it, the one which I instructed you at Har Sinai? And the answer is, when we come to a Yom Tov, to a holiday like Yom Kippur, we're all holy and we prepare ourselves and we're so involved in the day. And when we have the mitzvah of eating matzah, we prepare ourselves, we clean the house, and we bake matzahs, and we come to that holy night and we eat the matzah and everyone's on a high. Why is it? Because it's once a year. And there's anticipation, and it's a mitzvah. But when we have things too often, Shabbos, every week, do we have that same anticipation? Do we have that excitement, or it gets boring? How about daily mitzvahs? Putting on tefillin every single day. It's boring sometimes. In the Beis Hamikdash, they brought the same offering every morning and every afternoon, day in and day out. Hashem says, you remember the first time we did it? Remember how when I instructed you, everyone was on a high, everyone was saying, yes, we're going to do that. Hashem says, that's the way. I want you to do it every single day. Shabbos is no less important than Yom Kippur. And a simple daily mitzvah, going to shul in the morning, davening, or lighting Shabbos candles. Every mitzvah we have is no less important than the biggies. There are no biggies and small ones. That's why the Torah says, I know, it's every day. It's actually twice a day, I know. But you remember how I instructed you to do that? You remember the moment when you were standing around Mount Sinai and everyone was on fire and we all said, yes, that's how we should do it. Shabbos is coming again. How are we going to keep this week's Shabbos? Is it another weekly thing? Or is it, yes, Shabbos is here. Thank you, and good Shabbos.